Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're continuing our Jesus Calling devotions, and the readings for today are Mark 8, verse 36, Psalm 139, verses 13 through 16, and 2 Corinthians chapter 3, 17 through 18. We'll start off with the Psalm reading. It reads, For it was you who formed my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, that I know very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. Your eyes beheld my unformed substance. In your book were written all the days that were formed for me, when none of them as yet existed. Our second reading will be from Mark chapter 8, verse 36. It reads, For what will it profit them to gain the whole world and forfeit their life? And our last will be from 2 Corinthians, verse 17. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And all of us, with unveiled faces, seeing the glory of the Lord as though reflected in a mirror, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. For this comes from the Lord, the Spirit. The author writes in Jesus Calling, I designed you to live in union with me. This union does not negate who you are. It actually makes you more fully yourself. When you try to live independently of me, you experience emptiness and dissatisfaction. You may gain the whole world and yet lose everything that really counts. Find fulfillment through living close to me, yielding to my purposes for you. Though I may lead you along paths that feel alien to you, trust that I know what I am doing. If you follow me wholeheartedly, you will discover facets of yourself that were previously hidden. I know you intimately, far better than you know yourself. In union with me, you are complete. In closeness to me, you are transformed more and more into the one I designed you to be. This goes back to our whole discussion about Trinity, and we have this triune God. And there is debate about this, but I wholeheartedly believe it, that we are that fourth person of the Godhead. That the created world actually is part of this divine dance, as Richard Rohr says. That God isn't in this dance all by God's self, but rather we are a part of it. And we can pull away or try to hide, or we can join in the dance, join in the festivities. And even though life can be very, very difficult sometimes, especially now during this pandemic, we know that God is a part of this. This weird dance that we call life. I know that God's love is surrounding us from the very beginning for all of eternity. And that's something to rejoice about. Know that you are loved and that you are part of God's plan and part of God. And that's something spectacular. All right, God's blessings, everybody. Happy Wednesday.